Hello, dear students. My name is Veronika, and I am a professional Russian teacher, and also, of course, I am a Russian native speaker. So today I would like to continue my theme and to talk how to learn Russian alphabet for beginners. So I will show you now a picture of our alphabet. I hope you see it on the screen. We have, as I already said, 33 letters. And yesterday I stopped at a letter T, T, T. So I would like to continue from a letter, this one, U, U, U. Yes, I offer you a system. I say something, some sound, and you repeat. So, and then you can hear what I'm saying again. U, U. Okay, good. Then we have this quite funny and very Russian letter. Yes. Okay. Then we have this. Yes, it is very similar to what English people say in the word to have, but to have. But in English, you say it with more air, to have, something like that. And in Russian, it's just. So I need to say a little note for Arabic speaking students and for Italian speaking students. Be careful because normally my students from these countries, they say not but they say something like k, k, k. They are totally different. For example, most probably some of you know the word хорошо. Хорошо, that means good or well in Russian. Yeah, хорошо. So Italians or Arabic speaking people, they can say хорошо. This is not хорошо. You should say хорошо, хорошо. Okay, then we have the letter t, 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 t. It's very easy to remember. I will write it on the screen here, somewhere here. So this is, so you see it, it's. So this letter is very similar to this combination, it's. Okay, good. So now we can continue. This is ch, ch, ch. Very similar. I will write it on the screen to English ch, ch. For example, I will write an example here. For example, a word with two ch, George, George. I'm not a very good English speaker, but I can hear some difference and I would like to say about it. So Russian ch, this one, ch, ch, is much softer than English ch. For example, might be, the very famous Russian word chai, chai, ch, 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 chai. And how would Englishmen say this word? He or she would say chai, chai. So can you hear any difference? Chai, 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 chai. So when you want to say Russian, ch, 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 ch. Again, here is your teeth, and here is your tongue moving somewhere, and here is palate. Yeah. So when you say English, ch, your tongue is somewhere here. Ch, 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 ch. Chai, chai. When you want to say Russian, ch, 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 your tongue should be somewhere here. Yeah, a little bit down, Yeah, chai, 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 ch. So ch, English, Russian, ch, 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 ch. When you repeat after me, I hope you did. So when you repeat after me, you should feel how your tongue, especially your tip of the tongue, is moving. Ch, 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 ch. Okay, good. So now we continue with the letter sh, sh. It's very similar, again, I write on the screen, to English she, but again, the opposite situation. In English, sh is more soft than Russian. So, how you say in English? Sh, and Russian sh, 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 sh. Yeah, it's very similar. So yeah, if you say it not correctly, it's not a big mistake, but we can easily understand you are a foreign person. So I will give you some examples. We have the word shalun, 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 or we have the word шахматы, шахматы, шахматы. Or, for example, шорох, шорох, шорох. Yeah, I hope you hear it's a little bit more hard sound. Then we have sh, 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 sh. Our famous борщ, борщ, борщ. Normally in some English books for studying Russian, sh is written something like that. Sh, sh, sh. It's very soft. For example, you should say sh. Again, your teeth, palate, and tongue moving somewhere. So when you say sh, sh, tongue is somewhere here. Sh. And when you say sh, 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 when you say sh, your tongue is moving down again. Shh. You just say sh, how you say it, like sh, and then move your tongue back, down. Sorry, not back. Yeah, you say shh. Yeah, shh. Shh. I hope you can feel this difference physically. Okay, so let's say шорох and sh. And for example, I can give you very, let's say, scary word that foreigners are afraid of. So, for example, шуршащий, шуршащий. First, shur and sha is with this sound, shur, sha, and she is with this sound, shur, sha, she. Okay. Then we have something very, very Slavic thing, very Russian actually. This is a hard sign. We write it, but we don't pronounce it. So for now, we forget about it. And when we study more and longer, I will come back to this or return to this. Yeah. And this is u, u, u. Very Russian sound again. It's very similar to this one. E, 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 u, u. So when you say u, you can smile a little bit, like slightly smile, u, and you should feel some pressure here, a little bit. And let's say you say e, u. So, okay, this is your teeth and palate again, and your tongue. When you say e, 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 your tongue is somewhere here. Not close to teeth, not close to palate, just somewhere in the middle, in the upper middle. Let's say e, 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 e. When you say e, you just need to move your back, to move your tongue back closer to that, in that direction actually. Then you say E, and move your tongue back. U, E, U, E, U, E, U, E, U. It looks funny, I know, but there is no other way to study Russian language. Actually, I don't know any other way. If you know, please write me in comments something. I would be happy for some little discussion or long discussion, okay? Then we have soft sign, мягкий знак. This we call твердый знак, твердый знак. And this we call мягкий знак, мягкий знак. So мягкий знак, it's a very tricky thing, I would say, because we write it, and we Russian people, and actually all Slavic people, they can hear this. But foreigners from, let's say, English-speaking countries, or French people, or I don't know, German-speaking people, or Arabic-speaking people, it's very hard to understand for them this soft sign, мягкий знак. I would like to write again an example here on the screen. So we have here two words. They are very similar. For example, they look very similar. Brat, brat means a brother. Брать, брать means to take. So they are totally different, but most of all foreigners, they pronounce it the same. So I will repeat. Брат, брать, брат, брать. With a soft sign, with мягкий знак, it is more soft, much softer. Yeah. So when you say t, 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 your tongue is here. T, 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 t. When you say t, 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 your tongue t, t, should be a little bit closer to the palate. Yeah. T, 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 t. And we can try to say this with a vowel. I say first hard variant and then a more soft variant with a. Hard. Ta, 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 ta. And soft. Cha, 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 cha. I hope you can hear this. Ta, cha, ta, cha, ta, cha. Again, teeth, palate, and moving tongue. So, ta, cha, ta, cha, ta, cha, ta, cha, ta, cha. For example, we have a name Tatiana. So it's very important. If you say it not correctly, of course it's understandable. But if you want to speak Russian like Russian, then you need to know these little tricks, let's say. Then we have e, e, e. This is very similar to ye, ye. But here we have two sounds, y and e, ye, and here only e, e, e. Normally we use this e only for foreign words like Ecuador, name of the country, yeah, Ecuador, okay, or equator, equator, yeah, this line on our planet. Okay, then we have you, you. Here are again two sounds. It's very similar to u, but u, there is only one sound, u. And here, you, you. You have two sounds. First is y, and second, u. So together, they are you, you, you. Yeah, okay. And then we have the last one, yeah, yeah. Again, very similar to this one, but with we have one sound. With yeah, we have two sounds. So y, yeah, yeah. Okay, and yeah in Russian language means I, like me. I like No, let's say, I love you. We should say, я люблю тебя. Я люблю тебя. Okay, good. So now I think we can just repeat our alphabet from the beginning. So let me delete my wonderful drawings. Okay, so I read and make a pause so we can repeat, okay? We start from the beginning. Ah, ah. I repeat 2 times, yeah? B, b, v, v, g, g, d, d, е, е, ё, ж, z, z, z. Actually, looks like a snake, ready for an attack. И, и, е, е, к, л, л, м, м, н, н, о, да, это п, п, р. I talk about this one. R, r, t. Yeah, this one. T. U, u, f, f, ts, ch, ch, sh, 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 sh. They are very similar, but this little tail, little something in the end makes all it different. Yeah, sh. Hard sign, твердый знак, which we don't say for now. Ü, ü, the little smile. Ü. Soft sign, like a short E in the end of the word, like брать. Yeah? Э, ю, я. So, I hope now you can read some Russian letters and might be you can read some words. I would be happy. And I have a little question, please write me in the comments what letter is the most difficult for you and what letter do you like and why. And of course, please subscribe for my channel. It's very new and very fresh channel, but I think I will continue it because I love teaching. So see you soon. I hope I will make videos every day, but if I skip one day, it means I will be soon very fast. Пока-пока means bye-bye in a friendly way. Пока-пока.